what we're doing here today is trying to go on a journey together. From me, from each of us individually, to we, how does each Twitter office function? To us, Twitter as a company, how do all these offices fit together? We can really do what our purpose is, which is to inform and help unite the world. What we often know about a person that we talk to or that we interact with are these things. What's their gender? What's their race? What's their job title? What if we knew more than that? What if we thought about me in terms of all these other things that I bring into work every day? On this card, I want you to write down 4 or 5, 6 of your intersections to I am. We're starting with the me.
If you try to find ways that you can connect with people based on only the things you see, we miss the real diversity that exists in the room.
We found that we have a mutual interest in yoga as well as dog parenting.
But I also learned that he is both an athlete and outdoorsman, so that's something that we found a common link with.
What I want us to do is to think about the we. What is our unique culture at each Twitter office, and how does inclusion live in each office? There's a series of 16 boxes on these cards. Each box has a different intersection, a different part of someone's identity. You're gonna have to get up out of your chairs, talk to each other. The first person to get 16 unique signatures and get all the boxes filled out wins. When we think about how each office comes together and how each office builds its culture, it's at the intersections, right? Where we find ways to connect with each other beyond what we can see. So what's a commitment you can make to inclusion here in the office? How can you help build it? So using the format that's up on the screen, what I'd love for you to do right now is to send a tweet out. If you wanna look for some inspiration, you can go to the Grow Together hashtag. Inclusion lives in the us, right? It doesn't live in the them. How do we get to an us at Twitter?
What's at the top of my list is to hire more people of color at Twitter. At the end of the day, we still do have a numbers issue.
I think we all need to just kind of bond together and be more aware of, how people feel. The more aware we are of that, the more we are able to create a culture of inclusion.
If we can do the things that you mentioned right now, that is how we become an us. So what our team's really excited about is adding to inclusion and diversity and bringing a framework of intersectionality, culture, and diversity, what we're calling ICD. That's how you actually get to inclusion.
Same way you have to breathe, inclusion has to be like a breath. It has to be something that's just a part of life. We're not looking to bring it to life, it's there already. We just have to let it grow.
Diversity is inviting people to a party, but inclusion is asking them to dance. Everybody here is a dancer.
There isn't a better place to work. There's no way that there's a place that checks the box of you're working on a product, on a service that genuinely positively impacts the world every single day.
You've been given this day to use as you will. You can waste it or use it for good. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever. And in this place are the decisions you left behind. May they be decisions that help me to connect to we, and we connect to us, and together we inform and help unite the world. All in this together?
Yeah.
Elbows up.